At the gym, there are some instructions that you hear all the time in every single session from every single instructor. Why? Is it that the trainers simply love repeating themselves? Maybe. Or maybe they're trying to impart some seriously beneficial information to you. So, here's what they really mean when they say,
stand with your feet shoulder width apart.
Why? Because standing with your feet exactly shoulder width apart gives your body an extremely stable base of support. This is the strongest stance for your body, and when standing like this, lifting, pushing, pulling, twisting or any action that you choose to do becomes stabilized through this strong foundation. But still, why shoulder width apart? Because any closer and your base of support is too narrow and you may fall if any extra stress is placed on the body. Further apart than your shoulders and you will not be able to get 100% out of your exercises which you will perform.
Keep your knees soft.
Why? For two extremely important reasons. Firstly, keeping your knees just a little flexed ensures that the joint doesn't lock. In a locked position, if you were to further load the body with extra weight, the pressure within the joint cavity would greatly increase and this could cause injury. Secondly, when we exercise, it is not the joints themselves that we are strengthening, but the many muscles that overlap each other to form these joints. Keeping the knees slightly flexed ensures that these muscles stay activated and take on the extra load rather than the joint cavity.
Engage your core.
Or suck your belly in, or tilt your pelvis forward. All these essentially imply the same action on your part. By doing a tiny crunch with your abdominal muscles, you rotate the hip joint inwards. This squeezes and activates the glutes and all the abdominal muscles, and essentially engages and stabilizes your entire core region, and quite simply ensures that your lower back is safe. With the lumbar spine stabilized and well supported by these muscles on all sides, you can squat, jump, lift and run with no pain. A few weeks ago, we spoke about the human posture and how silly little habits like sitting for too long or hunching over the steering wheel of your car can completely derail it. While maintaining good posture when you exercise is equally important for all the same reasons, and that's why very often your instructor would say,
lift your chest and retract your shoulders.
Pulling your shoulders back and down stabilizes the shoulder girdle, and lifting your chest maintains the arch of the upper back. This is the correct postural adjustment in which the shoulder is not pulled too far back, neither is it falling forwards. In this position, any lifting or loading action is stabilized by all the muscles in their correct positions, and you can perform optimally and safely.
Look ahead and keep your chin parallel to the floor.
Very often you could be tempted to look down at the weight that you're about to lift, but immediately you would be reminded by your instructor to look straight ahead of you. Why? Because when you keep your chin parallel to the floor, it avoids any unnecessary strain on your neck. Looking down or sideways while exerting force could cause a stiff neck or other more serious injury to the delicate neck region. So always make sure that you keep your eyes looking in front. And then there are cues that are simply vital to life.
Don't forget to breathe.
Aside from the obvious disadvantages of not breathing, we must remember that oxygen delivery to working muscles is extremely important in ensuring that your performance stays top-notch. When performing any compound movement or any continuous cardio activity, keep breathing in a regular rhythm. And when lifting, make sure you exhale on the hardest part when the working muscle contracts. If you hold your breath during contraction phase, this will increase your blood pressure unnecessarily. Exhaling creates more room for the muscle contraction. And inhale deeply when the muscle starts to relax. With each inhalation, you are flooding your lungs with oxygen, and blood rich with oxygen will rush to the muscle site and take away the waste products while supplying the muscle with well-deserved nutrients. Hence proved, your trainer does not simply like to repeat himself all the time. There's a lot of wisdom behind each of these tiny cues. So listen carefully to what your trainer says and be safe and efficient in the gym.